Malfurion vs Yogg Saron. Can the Archdruid resist the old god? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the lore and legends of our favorite universes. Today, we're tackling a colossal question that's been buzzing in the community. Can Malfurion Stormrage, the legendary Archdruid, resist the corruption and might of Yogg Saron, the fearsome old god? I mean, think about it. Malfurion, the guy who's basically nature's champion, and Yogg Saron, the literal embodiment of madness and corruption. It's a showdown of epic proportions. So, grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's journey into this hypothetical clash of titans. First off, let's lay down the groundwork. We'll start by exploring who Malfurion and Yogg Saron are, their backstories, powers, and what makes them tick. Then, we'll dive into how a confrontation between them might play out. And finally, we'll discuss what this could mean for Azeroth as a whole. Malfurion Stormrage, the Archdruid. So, Malfurion Stormrage, where do we begin? Born in the tranquil forests of Valshara, Malfurion was always surrounded by the magic of nature. As a young night elf, he was curious and introspective, often pondering the mysteries of the world. Alongside his twin brother, Illidan, and their mutual friend, and future love interest, Tyrande Whisperwind, Malfurion's early years were filled with exploration and learning. But his life took a pivotal turn when he became a student of Cenarius, the demigod of the forest and son of the moon goddess, Elune. Under Cenarius's guidance, Malfurion became the first ever night elf druid, mastering the ways of nature, balance, and the mysterious Emerald Dream. Rise to prominence. When the Burning Legion invaded Azeroth during the War of the Ancients, Malfurion stepped up. The Legion was no joke, demons galore, led by the dark titan Sargeras himself. While many elves were seduced by the promise of power, including some close to him, Malfurion saw the true threat. He rallied forces, strategized guerrilla tactics, and played a crucial role in halting the Legion's advance. His relationship with Tyrande blossomed during these turbulent times, adding a touch of romance to the grim backdrop. Powers and abilities. So, what makes Malfurion such a formidable force? Mastery over nature. He can summon roots to entangle enemies, command the winds, and even call down moonfire to smite foes. Nature isn't just his ally, it's an extension of himself. Emerald Dream Access. Malfurion can enter this spiritual realm at will. Shape-shifting. Need the stealth of a cat? He can do that. Require the ferocity of a bear? No problem. Leadership and wisdom. Beyond raw power, Malfurion is wise and compassionate. His leadership has united diverse groups, from night elves to demigods. Key achievements. Defeated Xavius. The satyr Xavius was a major player in the Legion's plans. Malfurion not only defeated him but also thwarted his schemes multiple times. Sealed the portal. He was instrumental in closing the portal that the Legion used, effectively cutting off their invasion. Preserving Nordrassil. The World Tree is vital to the Night Elves' immortality and connection to nature. Malfurion has protected it time and again. Yogg Saron, the lucid dream. Now, brace yourselves as we delve into the dark abyss that is Yogg Saron. Yogg Saron is one of the ancient old gods, malevolent entities that predate most life on Azeroth. They were so destructive that the Titans, cosmic beings who shaped worlds, had to intervene. Yogg Saron earned names like Hope's End and the Beast with 1,000 Maws. Imprisonment didn't stop him, though. Sealed beneath the icy continent of Northrend, in a Titan facility called Ulduar, Yogg Saron slowly extended his influence beyond his chains. Influence on Azeroth. Corruption of Ulduar. Yogg Saron turned his prison into his playground, corrupting the Titan Watchers assigned to guard him. Whispers in the mind. He excels at sowing seeds of doubt, madness, and despair. It's like having a creepy voice in your head 24/7. Curse of Flesh. This is a big one. Yogg Saron is credited with the Curse of Flesh, which turned many of the Titan-forged races, stone and metal beings, into flesh and blood creatures. Powers and abilities. Mind manipulation. He can control and influence minds, making allies turn against each other. Reality warping. In his vicinity, the lines between reality and nightmare blur. Near immortality. Even when defeated, old gods don't die easily. Their essence lingers, waiting for an opportunity to return. Impact on lore. Emerald Nightmare Connection. Yogg Saron's tendrils reached into the Emerald Dream, contributing to the corruption that became the Emerald Nightmare. Historical manipulation. From tainting the world tree Vordrissel to manipulating key figures, Yogg Saron has been the unseen puppeteer in several major events. The Emerald Dream and Nightmare. The Emerald Dream is like the soul of Azeroth, a pristine version of the world untouched by sentient hands. For Malfurion, it's his second home, a place where he can commune with nature on a spiritual level. It's also a source of immense power and knowledge for him. Yogg Saron's corruption. But here's where things get messy. Yogg Saron managed to seep his corruption into the Emerald Dream, twisting it into the Emerald Nightmare. This corruption threatened not just the dream but also the physical world, as the two are intertwined. Comparative analysis of strengths. Malfurion Stormrage. Unmatched druidic powers. As the first and most powerful druid, his mastery over nature is unparalleled. Deep connection with Azeroth. His bond with every living thing in Azeroth amplifies his abilities. Experience in resisting corruption. He's faced temptations and corruptions before but has remained steadfast. Alliances with powerful beings. Malfurion can call upon allies like the Ancients, the Dragon Aspects, and the collective druidic circles. Yogg Saron. Ancient and malevolent intellect. Millennia of existence have given him insights into the weaknesses of mortals and immortals alike. Mastery of mind control and madness. His primary battleground is the mind, making defenses tricky. Influence beyond physical imprisonment. Physical barriers mean little to him, his reach is metaphysical. Armies of corrupted beings. From minions to corrupted Titan Watchers, he commands formidable forces. Potential weaknesses. Malfurion. Mortality. Despite his power, he's still a mortal being with physical limits. Emotional vulnerabilities. His love for Tyrande and sense of responsibility could be exploited. Reliance on nature's balance. If nature is corrupted, his powers could be diminished. Yogg Saron. Imprisoned by the Titans. His physical form is bound, restricting his full power. Dependency on pawns. Often relies on others to carry out his plans, which can be a bottleneck. Hypothetical scenarios of confrontation. Scenario 1. Battle in the Emerald Dream. Imagine Yogg Saron intensifying his corruption in the Emerald Dream. Malfurion enters to cleanse it. Yogg Saron could manifest terrifying nightmares, attempting to break Malfurion's spirit. Malfurion, leveraging his deep connection, might rally the very essence of the dream against the old god. Possible outcome. A metaphysical duel where Malfurion could potentially sever Yogg Saron's corrupting tendrils, though at great personal risk. Scenario 2. Physical world encounter. Suppose Yogg Saron partially breaks free, manifesting an avatar in Azeroth. Malfurion organizes an alliance, calling upon the Horde, the Alliance, and neutral factions. Massive battles ensue, with environmental devastation as a side effect. Possible outcome. With combined forces, they might repel Yogg Saron, but not without significant sacrifices. Scenario 3. Psychological warfare. Yogg Saron targets Malfurion directly with whispers, attempting to corrupt him. Inner demons surface. Yogg Saron exploits any doubts or regrets Malfurion harbors. Malfurion's defense. Drawing upon his experiences and support from loved ones, he fortifies his mind. Possible outcome. Malfurion resists, but the struggle leaves him changed, perhaps more cautious or isolated. Historical precedents. Previous battles against old gods. Cthulhu's defeat. Adventurers in Silithus managed to defeat Cthulhu, another old god, though not destroy him entirely. Waisharje's remnants. The Shah in Pandaria were manifestations of Waisharje's lingering essence, which were eventually quelled. Malfurion's encounters with corruption. Facing the Emerald Nightmare. He played a key role in combating and containing the nightmare before. Defeating Xavius multiple times. Overcoming Xavius shows his capability to handle corrupted beings. Theoretical outcome. Arguments for Malfurion's victory. Experience with corruption. Having dealt with the nightmare, he's better prepared. Unity of forces. His ability to unite disparate groups could muster an overwhelming defense. Spiritual strength. His connection to the Emerald Dream might give him an edge in metaphysical combat. Arguments for Yogg Saron's triumph. Unfathomable power. Old gods operate on a scale beyond most beings. Mind games. Even a momentary lapse could give Yogg Saron control over Malfurion. Inevitability of corruption. Yogg Saron's influence might be too pervasive to entirely resist. The clash could be prolonged, with neither side fully prevailing. Alternatively, victory might come at such a high cost that it's hard to call it a true win. Community perspectives. Fan theories. Ascension hypothesis. Some fans speculate that Malfurion could ascend to a demigod status, bolstering his chances. Downfall scenario. Others fear that Malfurion could be turned, creating a devastating force against Azeroth. Expert opinions. Lore scholars emphasize that old gods can't be killed, only contained, suggesting a definitive victory is unlikely. Game designers' insights hint that major lore characters are designed with checks and balances to prevent anyone from being too overpowered. Conclusion. Recap. We've journeyed through the histories and powers of Malfurion and Yogg Saron, speculated on potential confrontations, and considered various outcomes. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, whether Malfurion can resist Yogg Saron isn't just about raw power. It's about resilience, unity, and the indomitable spirit of Azeroth's defenders. It's a testament to the enduring themes of hope versus despair that make the Warcraft universe so compelling. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Warcraft lore, please give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Your support means the world to me. We've got some exciting videos coming up, including more lore discussions, game strategies, and maybe even a live stream where we can chat in real time. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for updates and join our Discord server, where an awesome community of gamers and lore enthusiasts awaits. Links are in the description below. But hey, that's just scratching the surface. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Malfurion could take on Yogg Saron and come out on top? Or would the old god's corruption be too great? Drop your theories, ideas, and epic battle scenarios in the comments below. And remember, in the shadows of doubt, a single light can shine the way. Keep being that light, stay awesome, and until next time, peace out.